Welcome to the first episode of the New York Card Collector. I figured I might as well document this beautiful journey of card collecting. A journey that I started back in 2022, all from a single baseball. Rookie of the Year signed Aaron Judge baseball. Saw it at a store. It was like more of a collectible store. They had little to sports cards. It was mainly more Pokemon. We only went in there because we were shopping for a baseball hat so I could get my son's named inscribed it to his hat. Lids does that. And then he came across Pokemon cards that he wanted to buy. Well, wanted me to buy. So we walked in. I saw the baseball and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. It's been a while. It was a while that I wanted to get one, so I figured why not pull the trigger. And then from there, it led to, for those of you that follow the _New York _ card collector Instagram page, you'll get to see how many cards I have currently in my collection. I PC Aaron Judge. I also PC Michael Jordan, Derek Jeter, Kobe Bryant. Reason being is because I feel like, of course, Michael Jordan is a GOAT, greatest of all time. Kobe Bryant as well. They are not part of teams that I would have followed back in the days. But I did acknowledge their skills. Derek Jeter, obviously, throughout beginning of my high school year, he quickly rose to become a legend. It felt like what would be the correct word? Spoiled a lot of New York Yankees. And it felt like we were always there trying to strive for another World Series championship. And throughout my lifetime so far, I've been able to see 5 of them. 5 nice, beautiful championships. So, of course, I figured why not start PCing him. I also started PCing Aaron Judge, obviously after that baseball. And I've come across quite a nice collection. There's a lot of ins and outs in regards to this hobby that I've come to learn. Some quite hard, when you'll pick up on players thinking that they're going to succeed in the baseball world, and their cards value kind of just don't stick with it. So it's a lot of goods and bads, pros and cons that I've come across with this hobby. Now, I'm gonna show you what I would like to show you. There's certain things that I chase after, I chase after, as you can see, Aaron Judge, RC Bowman Chromes. You can see Blue Refractor. You can also see PSA 1010s. It was something that I came across when I started my account with PSA, and I wanted to grade. I wanted to see if I could get a Gem Mint 10, Auto 10. I don't know, at the time, it wasn't really something, I don't know, people weren't grading the autos, but I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, if you're going to see a BGS 1010, obviously this is a pristine, it's not a black label, but if you're going to see a 1010, why not see a PSA 1010, So I figured, let's shoot for it. I was having trouble trying to get a 1010. So I figured why not buy it at auction. Came across it, I believe, a year or 2 years ago. And I bought this at auction. Bought it at auction for about maybe $2,600, $2,800 at the time. And it was pretty cool. So I figured why not down the road collect a few more. So I did. Picked up another one. Then started learning about BGS 9.5s, True Gem Mints. These are True Gem Mints. Why is it True Gem Mints? You don't see no 9s. There's only 9.5s and 10s. 9.5s and 10s. So they're true gem mints. And sometimes PSA won't cross them over. And I know one card that won't get crossed over because there's already been, somebody already tried crossing it over. And that's this card. But it's okay because at the end of the day, it's a true gem mint. It's still nice. It may not be a PSA 1010 nice, but it's nice. And I like it, you know. The subgrades look great. It's 1 out of 4 that got a 10. Then I got into chasing after 1 of 5s, you know. A nice little red refractor, 1 of 5s. The first book, started learning about the first book, Bookends. So found a few bookends. A 25 out of 25. Then I came across, I believe, it's not a 101, but it is a jersey number. And it's double the jersey number. Why is it double the jersey number? Because it's a 99 out of a 99, if you can see here. 99 out of a 99. Then there's little things here and there when you start learning about the crossover where I took risk and I figured why not buy me gold refractors. I had quite a couple of gold refractors, but couldn't cross them over. Then there came one where I started learning about centering, you know, that you can, there's apps, centering apps that you can look at, and you can look at your card before, you know, like on eBay or auctions or anything like that, or somebody on Instagram that's selling a card. And I came across this one and I sent it to PSA and I got the 1010. Costed me $800 on the upcharge fee. That's when I started learning about upcharge fees. So I was like, you know what? Why not keep getting into it? I love it. Started following Blabbing About Slabbing. When I started following Blabbing About Slabbing, because obviously, the 10 years in the Marine Corps, I've been overseas. Was there on the initial push in Iraq, and I figured this is very American. This is very patriotic. It's a very patriotic picture. So I had to have it. I did see the Superfractor, which is the rainbow gold foil. Rainbow gold foil. This is the rainbow foil. As you can see, it is a 1 of 10. 1 of 10. I came across the Superfractor. The only problem was that I didn't have an account. I forgot the auction house that I think it starts with an L, but it wasn't an auction house that I had to get an account, and after that get approved, and it wasn't time enough. There wasn't time enough for me to get it. But either way, I saw it. I know the collector that has it. God bless him. He is the Judge Collector, and he has beautiful 1 of 1s. Hopefully someday, maybe I can probably get to interview him through this channel, you know, maybe start a podcast or something. Listen, everybody as a collector, everybody's starting their own YouTube channel. Everybody wants to share their collection. Everybody wants to talk about their opinions in regards to the hobby, whether it's good or bad. Everybody has opinions. So I figured, why not me give it a shot? You know, we'll see what happens. I only got maybe like 4 years of experience in this, but I'm learning. Then after this, I figured, you know what, last year, well, 2022, no, was it last year? No, 2023. It was 2023. After 2022, what was it? He hit 62 home runs. 2023, I liquidated some and started upgrading. And then in 2024, same thing, I upgraded. And I upgraded to a red refractor. So I sold a bunch of green refractors that I had, a bunch of blue refractors that I had, orange refractors. I had like about 4 of them. And got me a 4 out of 5. There's currently a 5 out of 5. BGS 9 up for auction. This is an authentic though, so it has to get regraded. I will shoot for, based on the card itself, it looks great. It's just that I'm not a PA certified grader, so Let's see what happens. Even if I were to get a 9, who cares? I got a red refractor. It's not a lot of people get to say that. But if it comes back a PSA 8 or a PSA 9, guess what? The way I see it is little things I learned about the hobby. One, this is greater than a PSA 10. But this, to collectors, is greater than a PSA 10, which there's certain people have a debate that these might be hand in hand worth the same. Now, I'm not talking about these actual 2 cards, but I'm saying in regards to the grading, people are chasing after PSA 1010 more, and if they were to choose, it would be a nice little poll that I could put up. But, what would you choose? Would you choose a PSA 1010 or BGS 10 pristine with an auto of 10? I don't know. We'll see. But at the end of the day, I had those grading factors I had to learn. Now, a lot of people tell you don't chase the grade, chase the card. For those people, I understand you. I understand. But the card looks even better when you know that it is a gem mint. It looks beautiful. There are less of them. And because there's less of them, I know they're more chased after. So it is why I've chased sometimes the grade, and at the same time, if the card looks beautiful, why not? Another thing that I learned is that blues are more chased after than oranges or greens. But then there's the gold. Blues get chased after more than the golds. What I think is because price-wise, most likely. But these are the 2 most chased after colors. Those are things that I've come to learn. Red refractors, I have many. Now, would I love to have one of ones? Yes, of course I would love to have one of ones. But the finances aren't there, which is why I started a YouTube channel. We'll see how far it goes. We'll see how far I can take it. Then, obviously, after 2024, I started selling off a bunch of cards that I had. Made a great profit. Obviously, I reported to the government, which I'm okay with that. Nice little business. But I started getting into Kobe Bryant's nice little ultra gold medallion. They're beautiful, pop 22. Then I figured, why not, yo? If I'm gonna get into Kobe Bryant's, why not chase after a That's Jam? Started learning about Kobe Bryant, started learning about Michael Jordan cards, inserts. With these inserts, little things that I came across is that nostalgia kicks in. When nostalgia kicks in, take it to .net. Obviously, I'm from the era where AOL computers, those hits very at home. So I was part of that era, I was part of watching Michael Jordan beat on the New York Knicks, beat on everybody, dominate. But a card like this with a circuit board in the background, it is just beautiful. Just to say, this is sold already. It's currently still in the collection because the buyer is still paying, but it belongs to a brand new collector. I don't know. I'm still getting to know the person, but he is a collector. So when I deal with selling cards, I still, I won't ship it off until I get the whole amount of money. But either way, I've come to learn that, beautiful cards deserve to be paired up with other beautiful cards. And here's the Kobe Bryant. Take it to .net. So I did pair them off. Obviously, there's a Tim Duncan one out there, but the reason why I bought these 2 and the Tim Duncan was because 1, 6 championships, circuit board background. Obviously, take it to .net. It's a little pun, but the internet world around that time, it was just one of those. It was just nostalgia to know that these were the great designs back then, so it's hard to come across. Maybe I'll come across it again one time. But, for right now, in order for me to get bigger MJ cards, I have to sell these types of cards in order to get into bigger ones. And obviously the nostalgia is kicking. So I don't know. We'll see what path I go down this road. I'm still learning. Obviously, as I shown you my cards right now, I'm still learning into this hobby, still learning about this collection, still learning what path I want to take. And with learning, there's certain sacrifices that I need to take. So we'll see, a lot of people have asked me, am I going to grade my 99 out of 99? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Procrastination kind of kicks in sometimes, Am I going to grade this one? Will it come out great? I don't know. Corners look good, but I need a loop. Actually, corners in the back don't look good. Would it hit a 7? Would it hit an 8? Would I be satisfied with it? Yes, I would. Why? Because as a proud American, this looks so much great for a personal collection, PC personal collection. And it's where it deserves to be, So yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to, go about this whole thing with the hobby. Still learning what route I want to take, what cards I want to keep, and hopefully I get to share this with you guys. So please stay tuned. Do me a favor, follow the channel. Hit the like buttons, whatever you like. Comment, whether it's good or bad. It is what it is, I have a thick skin, not like others with their thin skins. But please do me a favor, follow, hit the alert button, comment, like the videos. I will be putting up a lot of shorts. Thank you very much for listening, and take care. Bye-bye.